This is an interview on autism, as you can probably tell. Yeah, nobody asked. Anyways. Billy Page. This is Victoria Perfect. She is my learning support assistant, LSA, in this college. This is Aisha. I managed to get her to free up some space so I can interview her.
Yeah.
I'm not good at banter when it comes to interview, but
Banter? Okay. I'm full of it, it's cool.
So, without further ado, in your own experiences, what is autism?
Autism is like a thing that makes you do particular things.
Autism to me is a unique thing which can be different to people on the spectrum.
You might be shy, or you might do like weird hand movements.
Some people, like me, can be able-bodied, however others it might be different because they might have other impairments.
My understanding of autism is, obviously, as you said, I'm an LSA, I support you. I support a wide variety of students with autism, and I know it's never just one thing. It's all, I don't know, where I don't have it, I don't really know what I can feel or understand as much as someone as you would. But I know it's someone that experiences things in a different way as someone who doesn't have it.
When did you ever find out that you were autistic, or when did you get diagnosed?
September the 19th, 2007, when I was 4.
Probably when I was expected to find out was when I first started disability football, which was probably in 2014.
My mum and sister took me to the hospital and I was given toys to play with, and there was a screen between a doctor and me, and mum got a phone call later and found out and started crying.
I played for about maybe 2 years. I actually found out that I had autism.
What is your daily life?
Daily life, it's like
I go about my daily life being autistic, try not to have meltdowns about the smallest of things.
I do the things I like. I do, maybe one day I might do a bit of gaming. Can't lie, thinking of doing some streaming.
Just losing a water bottle or having an anxiety-related meltdown because of work that is due, or any other thing that's been getting me down.
I think it's pretty shocking, but school didn't actually teach me anything. Well, how old was I? I was 15, less than that. So that was over 10 years ago. And I don't think that autism or any other sort of extra need was as well spoke about as it is today. And obviously that sucks, that really sucks. But I know that it's obviously much more spoke about now.
Do you see autism as a curse or a blessing? Blessing.
I find that a really hard question to answer. Like,
Interests such as music, and I have a good memory, so I know anniversaries and occasional facts. However, I see it as a bad thing because of the meltdowns that I have, and I also have dyspraxia, which is linked to this.
I know that people with autism find day-to-day life so challenging, and the most simple thing, like, as you say, going to the shop can be like this thing that would send your body into a nervous overload. But I also think it's a little bit of a blessing as well, because you get to experience emotions deeper than a normal person would. So when you love, and I think that is a blessing. You know what I mean? I don't think it should ever be called a curse. A curse is a bad word, and autism is not a bad word. But I think it varies for different people.
So, any challenges you can think of attributed to autism that are caused by autism itself, or do you think those challenges are caused by society?
Normally you could cause it by yourself, but it depends.
I don't think they've done enough. No, I don't think they've done enough. As I say, it's 2021 now, and people are only just starting to be aware of what the sunflower represents, and I feel like COVID brought that on. Do you know what I mean? Like, COVID made the awareness of that. If people were wearing these sunflowers, they must have some form of autism. They must not like things around their faces.
What you're doing and what location you're at. If you're chatting to a person you've never met, autism, like, you can be shy. Like I say, sometimes that's what I would be a bit shy to chat to someone that I know. But if sometimes if you get a banter going or a topic going, then it's fine. But normally it's just a you thing. I would say it's like a thing where you just get it from yourself, even though you don't really do anything bad. It just, I guess, just a build-on effect from what you have. It's not a thing you can stop realistically.
Wait, I only just noticed the sunflowers.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you not know that?
I don't even wear anything that shows I'm autistic.
I forgot to mention that they have it at airports as well, because when I went to Gatwick in 2016 on holiday, they gave me this as a representation of me being autistic, so I didn't have to go through the detectors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, personally, people don't know that I'm autistic until I tell them that I'm autistic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I never... Because, you know, this thing where it's like, you don't look autistic to me.
Yeah.
Or even like...
But it's the same as you don't look gay to me.
Yeah, basically, it's basically the same thing, because like, it's marginalised.
You actually care about other people's opinions on autism.
Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but I don't care, to be honest.
If people say bad things, I'm just not really gonna.
In your opinion, are people well informed and educated about autism?
No.
I'd say like obviously your family and your teachers know about it, but I'd say it's not widely spoken about, like disabilities and autism. Like autism is part of disabilities, but I'd say generally there probably could be more of a way to present it.
Do you have any advice they can give to other autistic people who currently struggle to see it as a good thing?
I would say
Autistic people, there is nothing to be ashamed of. Celebrate your differences. You are valid.
You've already given good pointers for what people without autism can do to help other autistic people, but do you have any other advice for people without autism?
Educate yourself so you know the history of us and our rights.
You just answered my next question on advice you could give to those who are not. Is there any advice you can give to autistic people going through negative experiences?
My best advice would be is that you are normal. You are normal, and no amount of judgments can tell you that you're not. And everything that you experience, someone without autism experiences too. So you're not, you know, don't ever feel like you're being singled out. Why am I feeling this? No one else feels this way. No one understands, because they do. And anyone that is meant to be in your life will take the time to get to know you, and will get to know what you like, what you don't like, and they'll gain an understanding. Just, you know, I mean, I did not know anything about autism until I started supporting children with special needs on their journeys to school and back. And then, you know, took a couple of courses, spoke to people, and yeah, if anyone's meant to be in your life, they will, and they'll love you for it, and they'll love you for you. So yeah, my best advice.
Any advice that you could give to non-autistic people? So like how they can support their friends who are autistic and stuff like that.
Pick up a book. Learn about your friends and family's difficulties, learn about their needs, because at the end of the day, if you care about that person, if you respect them, you will. So yeah.
Okay. The last question is do you think there's more that we should do about educating people on autism and making them more aware of it?
Yes, because there was a controversy in April where it said Autism Awareness Day should be known as Autism Acceptance Day, because it's like more accepting to be autistic. I'm really sorry. And there's been cuts to various special needs services, such as in my borough, Bexley, where they've got rid of the transport scheme, and they've also cut down the number of Bexley accessible transport services, or BATs. I have my uncles, my mum's brothers, who both have higher needs, and they go to a day centre, and their bus was under threat of and the service was under threat of being in what's the word? Not administration. Let's just say budget cuts because it's easier. But my aunt found out about this, had a talk to somebody, and it got sorted. But the centre was also under threat of closure, and and also I remember when I was younger, when I could only have like 3 days a week at primary school because they didn't have the resources for me at the time. And they also said that because of that, my mum had to look for other schools for me. And there was like this special school, but they couldn't accept me because I was really bright. So I stayed back at that primary school and I didn't leave until I was about 11.
Okay, so you think that there should be more to be done about autism awareness in education?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say it makes sense for there to be lessons on it. And there's no reason why they can't.
Thank you for that.
Would you like me to press stop?
Yes, so you just wonder what this laptop is doing now.
Do you know?
Okay, it's still recording, so yeah.